Good afternoon, good evening. Wasn't even sure if I was going to upload anything at all today. Hi, Turkey Girl. Sleeping a lot here in the last couple of days. Turkey Girl just got to get her loves. But not Turkey Girl. No, after my walk yesterday, I think it was. I mean, I had passed out before that. Woke up, was awake for a couple hours. Went for my walk. Got home. Was maybe awake another hour and went back to sleep. Got up fairly early this morning and hadn't eaten in a couple days. Except for maybe, I think, not since yesterday morning. So then today I was like, I'm going to go get some Subway and grabbed a sandwich. Aimlessly drove around for about an hour because I just didn't know where to go. I just don't have anywhere to go, and yeah. Came home, hung out maybe for a half hour, and passed right back out. I've been awake now for about 2 hours again. Probably find myself passing out again here in the next hour or two. It's just how it's been, that kind of day. Had contacted the mortgage company that I'm going through to get my home loan, and Turkey Girl, such a sweet girl, but no, I let them know I was gonna start going ahead and putting in some offers here this week, or if not beginning of next. I'm drained and burned out. Still trying to make a decision, on what I'm doing once I get moved. And keeping my options open, really, for things. I mean, when it comes down to business-wise, I'm fairly set on starting a food cart type thing, but we'll see what happens. I'm just, if I had an offer that came in that basically was like, hey, we want you to do this, and it was the right kind of thing, like, heck, even being like a little individual think tank type person, because that would be great. That'd be fun. I mean, on my other channel, when it comes to like the stuff with some of the alternative energies and stuff like that, that would be fun too. But I don't really have the college education to be. I'm more of a thinker. I can envision stuff pretty damn easily, but because I don't have necessarily the skills or the know-how, it's really hard for me to take what I can put on paper and make it real. So I guess you can call that an imaginative inventor, or yeah. I imagine myself to be an inventor. That sounds funny. I mean, we all do that type of stuff, but yeah, just been trying to keep myself distracted and busy, and right now I just found myself just kind of hitting a mental wall, and just drained. I'm trying to find something else, figure out something else to do right now, but, while I'm waiting for the house to finish doing its thing. I have until September 7th is the latest when everything will be finished. So it's like, I'd go out and get a part-time job, but I don't want to waste an employer's time. Go and work for them for like 2 weeks and be like, sorry, I'm moving now. That's why I'm kind of stuck in limbo right now, because I gotta wait until this house is done with the sell thing, and then new home, move, and then from there it's either part-time work or full-time work for a little while until I can get my business started, or just dive right in and get the business going. I just know I'm got a lot of shit on my plate, and I'm just sitting here going, okay, I gotta, slow down a little bit on some of this and just get through one thing first and then start worrying about the next. Masha, no. But just through a lot of it, I'm just tired of being alone all the time. Tired of being lonely. People sit back and go, I've had people tell me, oh, there's strength in being alone. Well, most of you can't be alone for 5 years, 20 hours a day and come out of it going, I don't mind being alone, but god dang it, I'm tired of being fucking lonely. Even when I had someone living there, they were more worried about what other people were doing. They didn't give a shit about what was going on at home. They were too obsessed over other people. I had to sit and watch them do it too. And it's where that rough 4 hours of interaction of human beings came in. Because usually with that person, it was like usually 2-3 hours, because they'd be cooking. They'd stay up long enough for me to cook them dinner. They'd eat it and then go to sleep. Unless they were waiting to talk to their boyfriend via text message and Facebook, or their girlfriend, or their married friends that realistically in my head could go fuck themselves. Yeah, I came out of a lot of this shit fairly better, and that's not good. That's not a good thing. I mean, I went through some serious fucking hell the last 5 years, and I'm still mentally recuperating from it. Watch out, monkey. No, I'm just... Oops. I got... trying to set this little stand thing up on the back of my phone. Because, yeah. It's evening time, and I'm going to medicate a little bit before I possibly end up going to bed anyways again. Really don't have anything to do, anywhere to go. And it's not like when it comes down to going and hanging out with some people, I can't do some of that shit right here at home, basically. There we go. So I'm just... Plus, I've been focusing a lot on cutting the toxic shit out. I've been trying to not get overly distracted and just try to keep positive and all that while I'm sitting here waiting for this shit to finish. So, I mean, it's just the anxiety and waiting has just been a lot of stress, and then the fact that I'm still having to deal with a whole lot of personal healing after 12 years of being in a relationship with somebody who wasn't in a relationship with me the entire time. They weren't. I was having to share somebody with other people, and even though I had my hunches at different points over the years, I didn't have to, but I gave benefits of the doubt until I knew for certain, until, well, they admitted to it. So it basically just kind of let me know I obligated and committed myself to somebody who had absolutely zero commitment to me in a relationship, and all they did was use me. So I mean, I had my head fucked with really bad, and I've been trying to put things back together. And I've been doing this alone for quite a long time. And I learned that, the different ones that I, needed most were never there. And I started to realize a lot of this I was doing alone to begin with. I didn't have any friends. I just had people who had excuses why they couldn't be around, or they ghosted. That type of bullshit, flaked, all that. Family, same type of thing. I had nobody, and that's why I started to turn to God, especially over the last couple years, because that's when I mean, it was already just absolute fucking shit, and then to get put in the positions that I was being put in, that was starting to put my life in danger because somebody was trying to get rid of me to take my fucking house, and yeah, while she's fucking around with somebody else. I don't know how many men and women that they've been with over just in the last several months alone, because it's been since towards the end of last year that I knew that this cycle was going to happen again, where they were just going to drop kick me to the curb, tell me how it's my fault, that all this toxic shit was all my fault, and all this crap. I knew it was going to happen again, because they did it every 3 to 6 months, and then they'd blame me for it and tell everybody else that I was a piece of shit. Narcissistic abuse is fucking serious, and it does really bad damage. And it's caused me to have to really rethink who my friends are, who my family is. It's made me rethink people. That even though there may be good in everybody, I can't tell myself that good is enough to outweigh the bad that they might harbor inside themselves. Hi, Turkey Girl. So I mean, I've been at a loss with it all, and just been trying to just let it go. I mean, it's not something you just let go overnight. I'm gonna be hurting for a long time. It's just, I've gotten to the point I've been ready to move on. I just don't see myself having the ability of meeting anybody else. And part of that is because I got well trained not only throughout the relationship to try to avoid certain people and all that. I got to a point I became too ashamed of myself because of the way I was being treated, and the fact I really couldn't get anywhere better than where I was with it. Basically, there's nothing I could do. I could never do right, so it just broke me down. And there's a lot of shit I've been trying to put to the side. Come on, Turkey Girl. Come on, back up, girl. That works too. So I'm just trying to do what's best for myself right now. It might seem selfish for some people, but it's not the intent. I can't do better for anybody, obviously, if I can't do better for myself. I'm just finding myself in that position that I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being lonely. Come on, Turkey Girl. No. I'm busy right now. She's like, come on, pay attention to me. Give me gloves. Pet me. That's what she's doing right now. It's just... I think the part that's bothering me the most right now is that I'm moving 2,000 miles away and I won't know it. I actually won't know a single fucking person at all. And when I go, I'm not having any intent of telling anybody exactly where I live, where I'm moving to. I'm literally cutting an entire... I'm cutting basically my entire life off from before this moment. Everything. Once I move, it's all being severed. There may be some contact kept with some people on social media, or loosely, on text or Facebook Messenger or whatever. But I'm making sure not to tell anybody where I'm going, where exactly I'm gonna move to. And it's not just because, a big chunk of it is because of that person that really fucking hurt me. I mean, she works for the county, and I know she's abusing her position. I know she's doing some really fucked up things, too. And so I've got to get as far away from that person as possible, and makes me nervous, I admit it. Sorry, turkey girl. Sorry, turkey boy. That's why I didn't blow it in your direction. One thing that is fact, too, is I don't feel like things have gotten worse. I mean, they've gotten harder. But they haven't gotten worse, I mean... Things will get harder regardless, at the beginning of of the start of anything. And the fact that I'm completely 100% starting over in life. That's the part it's really hard. Yeah, things I'm not worried about whether or not things are going to get better financially and home-wise at this point. I'm really not worried about it. Yeah, exactly, turkey girl. My turkey girl. Yeah. So, I mean, in that area of my life, things are going to definitely get way better. I'm really not concerned about it. I think at most that I'm concerned about is just not fucking up. And yeah, because when I go to reinvest that money after selling my home, that's probably my biggest fear right now, is I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to reinvest that amount of money and to just fuck up. That is my biggest fear. And so I guess it's part of where I just wish I had somebody to work with. I definitely need someone smarter than me around. I had hoped to do this as a couple when it came to my ex, but she was too busy worrying about, like I've said, other people. And so now I'm having to rethink everything to where it's not like anything changes. It's doing it without that person around. And at this point, I'd rather do it, do, do what I'm planning on doing, with the home and starting a biz without that person around, especially after what I was taught, what kind of person they were the entire fucking relationship. There was no relationship, is what it basically boils down to. I was used the entire fucking time. And so, yeah, exactly, turkey girl. So it's better that I cut that part. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're agreeing. Maybe God will be nice enough to help me find somebody else that will help me with this. Otherwise, I'll figure it out. I'm just really nervous and anxious about all of it, and are you humming at me, huh, turkey girl? Don't know if you guys can hear. What you doing? No, you gotta be nice to turkey or nice to Chunk. Yeah, monkey. Don't want you getting pecked by turkey girl, but you gotta be. Nope. Down. You butt face. You butt face. Yes, I love you too, Chunk. It's my monkey. Listen. Okay. Get down, big guy. No, you get down. You get down. No, you stay down. No. No, you don't consider. No, turkey. Chunk. No, you stay down. Turkey girl's all looking at them like I'm getting ready to peck one of you guys, and he's jumping on me. It's like, no. Yes, hi, turkey girl. I know you're trying to get attention. You're an attention whore. Yeah, you heard me. I called you an attention whore. Yeah. Yes, turkey girl. Hey, turkey girl. You having that kind of day, huh, turkey girl? She's a really good bird. I think the other hardest part about this too is just not exactly knowing where I'm going to go or where I'm going to move. I've been looking like I think I've stated it before. I'm not sure if it's in one of the vids that I've uploaded or one of the ones that I went to upload and just said fuck it, deleted. But I've been looking everywhere from like southeast Nebraska all the way down to northern Texas. I've got at least 2 or 3 homes saved in each of those states. Although I did find a church, and for once, it didn't look like it needed like a shit ton of repairs. Like you could see where it needed some paint, because it looked like they had just redone an entire wall, and then it just needed paint. You can see the new sheetrock, all that stuff. So it's like it just needed new paint. And the property around it wasn't bad looking. I mean, it's a little bigger than my folks' property. Instead of a half acre, it's a 0.66 acres. So I mean, not by much, but it would be big enough. And that one, I'm not gonna say what state that was in. I like the I've always wanted to own a church. I like churches, whether they're old or new, modern style. I like them. And so anytime I stumble on one, I'll pop it up and I'll check it out and get a gander of what it looks like inside and all that from the pictures, and kind of weigh the options from there. And okay, well then maybe I'll contact the realtor, see what I can find out about it, find out what kind of issues there might be that they know of. Although the one place I keep hoping for, that I really want to get my hands on, because it's up for sale again. The realtor's been kind of difficult to work with. Really nice at first and everything like that. Just, it's like when they're asking for proof of pre-approval and all that stuff, and you send her the pre-approval stuff, and then it's like, okay, it's like she didn't want to sell the house to me. It's like, I'm not worried about selling a house to some fucking liberal from Oregon. That's not going to happen, because I'm not a liberal from Oregon. I mean, whether you're on that political spectrum, I'll tell you right now, there are liberals out there that do have conservative traits, and there are conservatives out there that do have liberal traits. And as much as many don't like to accept that fact, it is a fact. There are things that both communities or both ends of that spectrum have a lot in common. They just choose not to see it because they want to look at what's at face value. And it's not about race, it's about politics. That's all it is. That other shit is just fallback. By taking the attention off of what it really is about. It's politics. It's really shitty media. It's public manipulation by our leadership. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. I wasn't sure if I was going to really upload anything today. I just really haven't been in, I haven't had a whole lot of energy, and just trying to keep positive, right now, and through the process of it, I'm just burned out. And trying to focus on one thing at a time. It's not like I got a whole lot of other options or other things to focus on right now. And yeah, I ain't reaching out to anybody right now. So I mean, if anybody's trying to reach out or contact me, they can contact me, that type of thing. It's just, there's only specific people I just am not going to respond to, and I don't want anything to do with. And those people know who they are. So I mean, I'm just tired of being alone all the time and not knowing where to go or what to do. So, one step at a time, one day at a time, right? Take care and have a good night, alright?